Hi guys, so this is my analysis update on GU guys. Before we do today's analysis on GU, let's do a quick recap on GU. So if you watch my previous analysis on GU, I think we were around this area right here. GU played help perfectly well, just like textbook, right? We did not have any drawdown, anything. It just went and started pushing to the upside. So if you watch my previous analysis, we were around this area right here, which was around the 61.8% fib level. So I said, based on the fact that we were currently rejecting around this area, and we can see that we had this impulsive candle bull candlestick right here, so I'm expecting some sort of like a push to the upside for us to give us the impulse, the correction, with kind of rejected first around the 78.6% fib level before tanking to the upside. And as we can see that the market hit my first TP, which was 1.26370, and hit my second TP as well, which is 1.26539. And just like I mentioned, most of the time around these zones, 61.27 and the 61.8% fib level are reversal zones. So there are possibility that when we get to that area, we might see some sort of like a rejection, and we can see that we started rejecting around that area. So let's see, from here to the first, we bang about 42 pips to the second TP was about 60 pips, 59 pips. So that was a beautiful trade on GU guys. So now let me delete my previous analysis on GU and let's analyze GU based on the current price market. Let's see what GU is doing. Just like I like to do top-down analysis. Let's go to my weekly time frame and see what GU is doing. Okay, I don't need this on the weekly time frame. Let's see. So we can see right around this area right here, GU is kind of tricky around this area right here. Yes, we are certainly on a downtrend. Let me adjust this trend line. If you see from point A here to this right here, shows we are on a downtrend, right? But let's also remember that we had this sort of breakout structure right here, right? So there's a possibility that it might just continue to push here, right here, to give us like some sort of like an MW pattern around this my 50% fib level area for it to continue to tank to the upside. That is a possibility. Just the fact that we can see that this candlestick has a momentum of buy, right? But like I also said, don't let us forget that we also broke structure, which is this trend line right here with this bear candlestick right here. So there's also a possibility that we might continue to tank to the downside. But because we are an intraday trader, right, we can always get trades in between. So let's see right here. I think daily. Let's go back to my daily time frame. So based on this right now on my daily time frame, right, we can see that we hit my negative 27% fib level right here, push up to this breakout structure right here. So definitely there's some sort of like it's pushing to the downside to hit my TPs right around this area right here. So certainly I see GU pushing to the downside, to be honest. Yeah, and we can see on my 4 hour right here, it's creating the lower high here, lower high. I don't know how this candlestick will close yet, but if this candlestick close with this kind of momentum, then there's a possibility for it to continue to tank to the downside. On GU, let's go to much smaller time frame. I can do a small counter trend line right here for just this area, right? Because there's a possibility to push up here, right, to give us a touch, a possible touch for it to continue to tank to the downside. If I go to my let's delete this one, still the same range, but we can see right here, right, based on this price action right here, if I use my trend line right here, we can see that we currently break structure around this area as well. So certainly there's a possibility for a down move. So based on that, I'm going to use a mini fib. I'm going to use a mini fib from point A here to point B right around this area. let's change that to point here to point B. We can see that we currently have this M pattern around my 50% fib level right here. And if I zoom out a little bit, if I draw a zone here, this is a significant zone right around this area right here. So those are like the confluences I see right here that we might drop, right? We can see this is a significant zone. Based on the prior price action, this has become a support, and now it's kind of turning into a resistance, right? Like I said, there's a possibility it might still push up to this area right here to touch our straight line. And we can see now that I use my Fibonacci, even the possible third touch of the trend line aligns perfectly well with 78.6% fib level. And that is why I said that market structure is the king, right? It aligns most of the time with my fib levels. So that's a possibility that you might look forward to. But based on the fact that we are seeing right now, I love the candlesticks right now, this area right here. So there's still a possibility it might push up a little bit to the 50% again because of this breakout structure for you to continue to tank to the downside. There is a possibility that I'm looking forward to. Let's just see how the market goes, right? You know, we can enter the market right around here because if we entry right here, stop loss will be above this level right here and it will be way too much. So for you to actually take some trade around this area, let it push up a little bit, then let it give us that momentum of sell to continue on sell, then we write it down, right? So that is what I'm looking forward to on GU. Let's see some sort of push like this, then gets to my first TP area right here, which is my minor negative 27% fib level. And if you continue to see momentum of sell, then certainly my next TP will be around this area right here, which is my minor 61.8% fib level. Let's put a price tag around this area right here, which is 5895. 95. Okay. Oh no. 9895. Okay, that looks good. So let's go to our second TP just in case it's the second TP, which will be run around this area right here. 80. Okay. So just like I mentioned that even if pushing up can actually push up, so I'm just gonna put the possibility of it, right? There's a possibility of it coming around this area right here before tanking to the downside. So it's just like some sort of scenario for us to look forward to, that it might happen. Yes, it might, and yes, it might not. No, let's withdraw this. I think I'll prefer it to something like this. Let it come here, break it, give us momentum, write it here, right? So some sort of something like this for it. Then continue to write to the either continue to write to the downside here or break structure and push to the upside. But as of right now, this is my possibility right here, right? But just in case, we know the market does what it wants to do, just in case it continues to buy, right? At least let's see it breaking the zone right here, retesting it, then this would be a good target for overall buy on GU because we had this breakout structure that hasn't been retested yet. So right around this area right here is an imbalance that hasn't been filled yet. So that's a good way to actually continue if you're going to continue to push to the upside. So just like you know, I like to analyze my trade in different directions just because I know in my mind that no one predicts the market will react to the market, and that is why I like to have different scenarios. That just helps me when I want to actually take my trades, just to see that in case if it doesn't do this, I'm open to this. In case if it doesn't do this, I'm open to that. And that is why I like to do different type of analysis. So this is my quick thoughts on GU, guys. Hope you guys find it helpful. If you do, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. And I'll see you in my next analysis, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.